In our last essential question, we're going to answer, how do I identify and name pyramids and their nets? So let's talk about what a pyramid is. A pyramid is a solid whose base can be any polygon and whose other faces are triangles that meet at a point. So with a pyramid, there's only one base. When we talked about prisms, we always said there were two bases. Pyramids only have one base. And then all of the other faces are going to be triangles that meet up at a point. So let's take a look at numbers 1 and 2. For number 1, take a look at your base. You have a square base. So let's see, square, which means if I were to name this pyramid, I would say square pyramid. And just imagine having a square and then each edge of the square has a triangle kind of coming out from it that would all, if you were to fold that net up, it would make your square pyramid because all of those triangles would meet at a point at the very top. Here, it looks like we have a base that's a triangle. So this one would be a triangular pyramid. And imagine its net. Imagine having one triangle for your base, and then coming out from the edges of each of that triangle are other triangles that are going to eventually fold up and meet at a point in the very center. So you can see that naming a pyramid is very similar to naming a prism. We always named our prisms after the bases, and we're going to do the same thing for pyramids. We're going to name the pyramid after its base. So here are the takeaways. Pretty simple. Just remember, a pyramid is a solid whose base can be any polygon and whose lateral faces are triangles. And just like we talked about with prisms, a pyramid is named after the shape of its base. So if you have a square base, a square pyramid. A rectangular base, then a rectangular pyramid. Triangle base, triangular pyramid. If it's a pentagon base, pentagonal pyramid, and so on and so forth, all the way up to a decagon base, which means you'd have a decagonal pyramid.